Why do you think that young people think we're so dumb? I just don't get it.
Every time I ask my niece or my nephew something about the computer, they just look at me and they're like, "Aunt Laura, why don't you know this? Like, why don't you know anything?" Like my nephew asked me, "Why don't I know all the countries of the world?" I don't know. What do I need to know all the fucking
Why
countries of the
why do
world
you
for?
fucking why do you need to know that?
I don't know. But he made me feel like I was an idiot because I didn't know. And then if I asked them something about the computer, they look at me like, "Mm, like you don't know how to do that?"
No, I agree with you.
Right?
It's so crazy. My son
Yeah.
said to me when he was going off to college,
Mhm.
he goes, "I'm sorry.
Mhm.
What are you gonna do when I'm gone?" What am I
Wait a
gonna
minute.
do?
You know what?
I don't understand. What
I would really like to know. We might not know everything about computers like they do, and we might not know how to work every single stupid program that they know how to work,
or do video
or do
games?
video games, or know how to connect this cord with that cord on the stupid computer. Guess what?
What?
I'd like to tell all these little pieces of shit that make us feel like we're so stupid
And dumb?
and dumb. We
What?
survived
We
the
sure did.
streets of Queens
The streets of Queens,
as
the streets of
adolescents,
Brooklyn.
playing out
Absolutely.
in the street, bring Olivio with nothing but like a ball and a stupid
That's
bat.
right. Kickball and all
Don't you
kind.
remember playing like handball against the stoop?
We played handball all the time. All the
Okay.
time.
So just because they know a computer, they think that we're dumb. Not to mention the fact
We have street smarts
we have street smarts.
for
And
sure.
Lisa,
What?
we have gotten through half of our life without a cell phone,
Without a
a
cell
cell phone,
phone.
without internet.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that.
If we needed to find out something, what did we have to do? You had to go to the library. You had to look it up
And you had to
in a
use
book.
and you had to use your brains. There was no,
No internet. Oh, let me
Google it. Let me Google it. You
like.
couldn't believe. What about when you go to the library
Mhm.
and you had to go and use the index and you had to open up the drawer and you had to go like, oh,
I know.
where is that book? Like,
And
probably
we used to survive going walking to places that we had to go to or riding our bike without navigation, without GPS.
what we had was a map.
Okay, that's number 1.
And guess what? I couldn't even read the map. I had no
I don't know
idea.
how to I don't know.
Did you
Listen,
know how to read the map?
I still get lost with GPS,
Okay, so
so you
what
can't go by me.
Okay,
I
so
still get
what
lost with
about when
GPS.
you're driving, you're still lost and you go into a gas station to
Mhm.
you're like, "I need to go here." That's how you got your
That's how
directions.
you get your directions.
Right.
Okay, not even including that. Like, I don't understand something. Just because they're connected to their phone 24/7 and they could look up anything on the internet, we're dumb now?
We're dumb. We're
First,
we're dumb.
okay, to all the little what are they, Gen Z? What even fucking generation are
I
they?
I think I
Gen
think
Z,
I I think
millenniums,
I think
whatever they
I think
are.
they're Gen
I
Z.
think they're no, we're Gen Z.
No, so they're Gens X.
No,
What are they?
whatever they are, let's just remember one thing. You were an egg in someone's ovary, and we were navigating life without computers, without internet, without Google, and without having a cell phone up our ass
No, it's
24/7.
so true.
Like, what would they do without their cell phone?
No, I agree with that.
I would like to see
What?
one teenager of the world survive, I won't even say a week, survive a day without their cell phone. A day that they
They would
can't
go
text anybody. Do you remember how we used to get in touch with our
they
friends?
would
You used to ride your bike.
ride your bike.
Used to
Are
knock
you
on the door,
home?
ride your
Yes.
bike, or
Yes.
yell down in Queens, we yelled down the block. We're like,
Oh,
Whoever,
absolutely,
so and
yeah.
so."
You would go to
Yeah,
their house
you
and
go to
try
their
to find them,
house.
and if you
Actually
couldn't
knock on the door.
absolutely, if you couldn't find them, you go to the park, you would go
You
to
would go
different
down the
neighborhoods.
block where everybody hung out,
Yes.
but just because they have a cell phone and could look up anything in 24 seconds, we're the dumb ones
Yeah.
now?
Yes, but what about beepers? Remember the beepers before
Yeah,
the cell
but the
phones?
beepers, I never had a beeper because when we were growing up, it was known that, like, all the, drug dealers had beepers. I
Oh, is
wasn't
that
allowed to
right?
have a beeper. Yeah. I never had a
I'm
beeper.
not sure if I had a beeper or not.
Were you a drug dealer?
No, I wasn't a drug dealer, but I'm not really sure because
No, I wasn't allowed I never had a beeper. No.
it's crazy.
But I
Well,
do remember, like, when I was allowed to start dating, I don't even know, I was a teenager, like, when people started having beepers.
right.
And if you needed to get in touch with somebody and it was really important, you would put in 911 on the beeper so
Is
they
that
called you.
right?
Well, we had payphones,
I
Lisa.
know. Could remember?
Could
Yeah,
you imagine one of these little shits having to go to a
they would
payphone and make a call?
they would go crazy.
Right. And they make fun of
No,
us.
it's so crazy. Remember the payphones? You put 10 cents in and you would
You
like
know,
put 25 cents in
I know,
and
and you would have to put in more coins for
more
more
coins in.
time.
Sorry, your
Oh my
time is
god.
up. Put in 10, 25 cents or whatever. That was
You know
that
what?
was
They
nuts.
could never survive the years
No,
that we grew up. But guess what?
we had a great childhood. It was
We did have
great.
a great childhood, but now we sound like old people, Lisa, because remember when we were like you growing up and you would be at like a family dinner and you would hear your dad, I would always hear my dad and my uncle telling stories, and every story always started with, and when I walk 3 miles to school uphill in the snow.
Yes,
Don't you
yes.
remember? And now we sound like the old people
I
making fun
know.
of the young people.
Yes.
But everything they do is on social media.
Everything's social media.
Everything. They record everything. If we ever recorded what happened with us when we were growing up, who wants evidence of that?
I know. We would all probably be in jail.
No, we were like in some stupid parking lot drinking Boone's Farms. I don't know what. And smoking cigarettes. Like if our parents found out any of
That's right, but not only smoking cigarettes,
that.
all the station wagons, all the parents were always drunk and they would drive
Yeah.
home. Remember the station
I
wagons?
I remember those ugly station
Yeah,
wagons, but they record everything. Like now everybody's got a phone on them. You can't do anything.
you can't
You
do
can't you gotta
anything.
worry about somebody recording you. And all these kids walk around thinking that they're like smart as shit because they have everything in their hand that
Yeah,
they
it's
could look up.
crazy.
You know what? I don't care that I don't know everything about a computer. I still am smarter than you little shits.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
It really
No.
is true.
I would like to know how they would get from point A to point B if they had no navigation like we did and they had to look on a map.
No, that's right.
Hello. Hello.
And those maps were actually hard to read back in the day. I
Well,
couldn't read those maps.
I don't think I really read them.
Did you?
No, no. I'm telling you, that's one thing I have to give them. I still get lost. You turn me around in a circle and I'm lost.
You still get lost
I have
with
the
doing
worst sense of direction in the
you
world.
don't use Waze?
No, I mean I use navigation in my car, but sometimes like I miss what they're saying. Like when we moved,
Oh,
when we moved from Queens to Long Island, and I remember like walking to school. I mean, I was just starting high school when we moved, and I was walking to school, and I think I got lost one time. I like one of the first days I was
how'd you do
walking to high
that?
school. I'm going to tell you why. Because in Long Island, all of the streets are named after trees. Like you can't find anything.
That is so crazy.
In Queens, numbers go up, numbers go down. You find where you're going.
No, but in Queens, they have 102 Street, 102 Drive,
It
102
doesn't matter.
Boulevard.
It still
You do
goes
get
up and
lost,
down.
and I totally agree with that.
When you come to Long Island, it's like Fur Drive, Fern Way. This who the hell could have found anything? I'm
Oh,
just like a kid.
no, it's true.
But I will say one thing: some things are meant to be for the younger generation.
And what's that?
Okay, look,
What's
my
that?
nephew just had a baby.
He did.
Yeah, congratulations. The one that's in the
Congratulations.
Coast
That's
Guard,
right. You did tell me
baby
that.
Blair Ann.
Right.
So they're young.
Congratulations.
You know, he's only 22. His wife is 21. Are you ready for this?
What?
24 hours after she had the baby, she's home
She's
already.
That's how it is.
She's home already.
That's how it is.
It's like, I don't know. Do they think they don't even realize that she just shot out a human the size of a watermelon
Think-
out of her for JJ?
Listen, things have
And-
changed.
And they send you home like, here you go. Good luck having
That's
some
right.
sleep, honey.
You can have a baby one day and you're out the next. You can have heart
Crazy. But
surgery and everything, and you're out the next day. It's
Well,
crazy.
she feels fine. So that's
She's
what I'm
good?
saying. Yeah, she feels totally
bounced right-
fine. Jake even said, like, even when she was still in the hospital for the 24 hours they let her stay, that she was walking around like nothing happened.
It's so crazy.
Lisa, if we
Technology,
well, it's not even that, she's
no,
young.
but, yeah, she's
She's
young,
young.
but back
Yeah.
back in the day when you had the baby, you'd
Yeah.
be in there for, like, a couple of days.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
guess what?
What?
Now, if we sleep wrong, we could, like, break a hip. It's
Oh!
these young kids are bouncing back after shooting at a human.
No.
We're like, "Oh my god, I slept wrong. I gotta go to the
You know,
doctor."
times have changed.
I'm telling you, it's
Times have
crazy.
changed, it's
So,
nuts.
some things are definitely for the young,
I agree with that.
but not driving. Not driving.
Driving is
Mm-mm.
out of control. It's not just in New York, I think it's worldwide. People are crazy. Like,
Yeah.
people are not paying attention. This is why there's so many accidents.
Mhm.
There's so many deaths. It's just out of control.
But the young kids, like we're talking about, they get their license 16, 17, or whatever it is, and they think like they know how to drive. My nephew drove me to the airport last time I went to go see him. I thought I was gonna die.
I know.
I was like, "What, he's driving like 90 miles an hour to the airport." I'm like, "Hello? Hello, I don't have life insurance yet. Slow down, buddy."
I don't know if people have their license. I don't know what's going on.
No, the young kids drive crazy.
I
Crazy.
when I go to work, I feel like,
Mhm.
I'm playing in a video game. Like,
So you've
it's no, it's like a video game, and I see accidents every single day. I kid you not. It's just so out of control. I don't understand what's going on.
There's a thing that came out about what kind of car you drive,
I
what
don't know.
makes you.
And what's that?
Alright, I'm gonna read it to you.
And okay, read it to me.
These are the worst drivers you encounter on the road, according to statistics.
Yeah, let's hear this.
Anybody who drives a Tesla,
They're at
it says
they're
they're all clueless. Anybody who drives a
I
Tesla says
wonder
they're
I
all
wonder
clueless.
why.
I kind of agree with that statement. Okay, then you go to this is so true. Beat up Honda Civic Accord. It says they're suicidal drivers.
I think so.
they
I
are.
They are.
They
They're
weave in
crazy.
and out,
They're
and
waving
they-
out, but I think that when they're driving, they're
Yeah.
not even looking at
They
who's the
don't
left,
care.
who's the right, who's in the middle, who's in the front. They're not paying attention. It's
Suicidal drivers,
and
they
they're
say.
so out of control. I don't know what to do.
Correct.
And thank God we live where we live.
Yeah.
Because I think if you had a gun, I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of road rage going on.
Too
Then
much.
they say any BMW.
Excuse me. Hello.
I'm gonna like this, but
I drive a BMW. I don't drive
finish what they
crazy.
said.
Like, where did you hear this from?
anybody who drives a BMW, they said, is a different kind of douchebag and is entitled.
Oh, so now I'm a douchebag. Now I'm a douchebag.
That's what the study said. I don't think that you're a douchebag, but I do think, Lisa, when I kind of see somebody driving near me and up my ass or whatever, and I look, more often than
If
not,
they're BMWs.
it's a man driving a
A
BMW.
BMW. Okay, so
I
I'm not.
have to say that.
Okay, so I'm not driving like one of those sports
No, you don't.
BMWs.
You don't.
I'm in an SUV, but I have to honestly tell you, yeah, they do, and they like go in and out of traffic.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
understand. This is not.
I agree with you
This
on
is
that.
not. This is not NASCAR.
Well, anybody who's got to drive like a dick on the road is a dick in real life.
I agree with that.
Um,
I totally agree with that. But the driving is out of control.
wait, I have one more.
What?
The last one, and this, hats off to whoever created this.
And what's that?
Angry F-150 guys. No explanation necessary. They need therapy.
I think so. They are so out of control. Like
So
they
out of control.
they own the road. Like
they own the road. First of all, it is universal statement that any man who drives an F-150 is an ass
I think so.
because they have to have a big truck to prove their big manhood or whatever. But always, always, they crawl up your ass.
They are crawling up your ass.
Like whether
And
you're
you-
at a stop sign, at
Right.
a red light,
Right.
they're like crawling up your ass. You know what I do?
What?
If they're like behind me and I'm like driving and I'm not stopped, I drive slower. I'm like, go ahead, hit me.
Oh yeah, hit
Like,
me.
go ahead, hit me, you asshole. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
that's
hit me.
right.
Because guaranteed, you need a step ladder to get out of that truck.
No, it's true. It's true. It's so
The
freaking out of.
worst.
I don't understand. What do they think? Like,
They think like I don't know, maybe it like helps their manhood or
I
something.
think so.
Or F-150 drivers. Like if I meet somebody who's driving an F-150, let's just say,
You're
If
done.
something like, I'm done.
You're
out.
done.
You're
You're
out.
done.
You're
You're
out.
because
Yeah.
you know that they're
No
an
way.
asshole.
They're born that way.
You think so?
I think so. It goes back to the same thing. F-150 drivers, something's wrong with the guy. Man who's got to put a picture of his sports car in his dating profile, same
Something's not.
asshole.
That's right.
Same. Along the lines
I
of, like-
totally agree with that.
Totally agree.
It's such the road rage here is out of control.
Ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous. Sometimes I'm afraid to like drive. Like
Which is clearly why I don't leave out town.
no.
No, there's no reason for me to go anywhere. And especially now that summer's starting, I will not be leaving out town until after Labor Day. That's it. That's it. Anybody that wants to come and see me, come visit.
Okay, so what do you think about people that drive Subarus and Hondas?
I think it's just the same thing.
I just
I
don't
think
understand.
anybody who's in a big SUV for some reason acts like a dick
Right.
on the road.
But I don't understand why
Big trucks, big dick. No, they don't even have
No.
a big dick.
What?
Anybody that drives a big truck, anybody knows that. Like those big F-150 guys. Listen, something's missing downstairs. Something is.
Did she just say that?
It
Did she
is.
just say that?
I've heard from my friends.
You heard from
There
her.
is.
She heard from her
I've heard
friends.
from my friends. All right, now that we're done trashing the cars of the universe,
No, but the driving is
driving's
out
got
of
to
control.
stop. Driving's got to stop.
I'm not sure what.
You know
what's
what?
going on
And
in
I'm
this
at the
world.
point I'm too old right now. You want to hit me? Hit me. Let's
Right.
see who's got more insurance.
Yeah, that's right.
Go right ahead.
No, I totally agree with that. It's crazy.
And I think with that, Lee, we're wrapping up another one.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Cheers to another one. Like and subscribe. We want to hear your comments. And we're going to see you next week at Girls on the Coast.
Ciao for now.